off Instagram? Hey, everybody. It is, listen, 30 interviews in 30 days. And some days you can't be home to do the interview. So I am here. I know it's Saturday night. Everybody might be out doing their thing. But I had to bring on a special person today, Mr. Keith Mungin. Hopefully he's going to figure out how to get on this live. So I'm waiting for him to come on. Oh, there you go. No, that's Vaughn. Hey, that's Vaughn. I need Keith Mungin to. Is something Keith? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. He might have done it. Wait a minute. He got it. Oh man, did I doubt Mungin could figure this out? What? He figured it out. Did you figure it out? Are you coming? Are you here?
Me? I'm there, Shelly. I'm there. I'm there, Big Chef. I'm trying to figure it out, though. You know, I ain't them phone guy. I'm trying to figure it out here.
But you got it. You figured it out. That was the hardest part. The rest of it is just sitting here and talking. You figured it out.
Cut it out, Chef. Cut it out. Cut that out. What's going on, Shelly?
What's going on, Mr. Keith Mungin of you live?
I don't know, man. Trying to put the work in, man. Trying to change some lives in this world.
That's what you're trying to do. But let's give you some background before we go into what you want to do, change your life. Because that's all he like, look, I just want to tell everybody about how we change lives. There go Monica. She said hi.
Hey, Monica. I see you got your mask on. See you got your mask up. You masked up.
I was like,
we were out. That's why.
I know you thought she was sitting here having a mask.
Yeah.
We just came to make sure I got this. I said, you said you want to tell the world some stuff. So I was like, I'm going to just make sure I'm available for it. So Keith Mungin is of Uliho. It is a construction company. Is that what it is? I know it's Uliho.
Construction company, real estate. Well, we do construction, real estate, rent out property, all that kind of stuff. We do it all, pretty much. Trying to make a difference.
Construction, rent out property, cementing as well, right? Yeah,
cement is my expertise. We do concrete. Yeah, that's my expertise.
Concrete, cement, all mean the same thing, don't it? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He said, I will make
you know, in this world, everything is language. You got to tie the language in.
You got to tie the language in. But more importantly, he also has a nonprofit, which is House of Reconciliation.
Correct.
See, correct. Remembering all this. Point. House of Reconciliation, and he also has a television show. He had a television series back in the day called Baby Mama Drama, and he was one of the first people to bring awareness to the baby mama drama. I know we always talk about, you know, women empowerment, and definitely that's the single woman, but he also brought the light to baby mama drama, meaning he's a father who is a dedicated father, a father who really raises his kids and pays the money, just like a lot of fathers out there, but he had difficulty with the baby mama drama.
You know, all the men we all got little situations when it comes to our baby mamas, though. But, you know, we got to work it out. Because dysfunction ain't the way to go. You know what I mean? It's for the betterment of the kids.
Yeah, dysfunction is not.
Nah. So, you know, don't remember. Hey, Chef, don't forget that we actually, like, brother, we brought on his first platform for real, Umar Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Brother Umar, right?
Absolutely, I sure do. Yep. But what was the actual premise of Baby Mama Drama? It sounds the name. I'm very.
You going in and out. I can't hear you.
All right. I said I know the premise of Baby Mama Drama was, you know, basically set in light, but give me a little more background on it.
Well, actually, I had got in a situation, and I was sitting there, and I actually owed God a favor. And that's how my life really turned around with that and having my girls. When he put my girls in my life, I had to change my thinking. My thinking changed my life. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out how can I pay God back for getting me out of a situation. And I said, what's more better ways than changing people's lives? So that's when I came up with the TV show Baby Mama Drama. So I put a panel together of lawyers, doctors, judges, and with your team, we was able to pull it off. Mr. Howard, get my man Howard and your whole team, your whole staff, we pulled it off.
I think
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm sorry that we're
Huh?
having trouble. You can't hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
you going in and out. You freezing up on me over there. You all right?
I'm freezing up, but I'm outside. But I'm on Wi-Fi. That might be your Wi-Fi.
I'm pretty clear on my end. You just, I don't know. I got Comcast over here. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I got T-Mobile. Give us a few
Yeah.
things. A few things
So,
you discussed in Baby Mama Drama. Can you hear me?
you keep jumping in and out.
All right. Give me a few things you discussed in Baby Mama Drama.
About dysfunction, what I did was I had two parents coming on and they shared their story with I had the panel with giving them solutions and try to bring them families together and stop the violence in front of the children, because that's why we have a lot of violence going on in the day, because it's in the households. And what I've been witness today, and that was what, 10, 15 years ago, and it's still going on even stronger today. And I see women actually cussing kids out at the age of 6 or 7. Literally cussing them. And I look like, wow. But and then we wonder why these kids today are doing so violent and real angry about things and doing the things they doing today. They're killing people without no feelings whatsoever. So they're getting abused at a very young age as well right now. So that's maybe we maybe need to bring Baby Mama Drama back.
You think? I think so. I think that's one of the things, one of the projects you're working on. But when he really wanted to discuss is the fact that with all the things that's going on today, all the drama, all the killings, he discovered almost like a solution to some of the maybe the problems that's going on in this world, which is to get kids youth actively involved, right? So
Right.
Tell us about the letter you wrote to the president of the United States.
So actually, President Obama, he's actually in office because of black folks. He called on us. We came out in the numbers. We supported him in numbers, right?
Okay.
So he owed us. So he needed to step up. And I realized that, right? And he kept talking about infrastructure. Now, infrastructure is dealing with the bridges, the highways, and the railroads and all that kind of stuff. So when you come into that situation, and it's not applied to black folks. I don't want to say white folks, but they minority really got that on lock. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm good. So go ahead. But you said Obama. You originally spoke about Obama?
No, I didn't say Obama. I said Biden actually kept talking about infrastructure. And infrastructure don't apply. That was his main thing about getting his money and start building for infrastructure. But we're not strong in that area when it comes to infrastructure. White folks really control that situation, and they have to get a minority participation. And that's where we come in as the minority to get a piece of that pie. But really, they manipulate that, and we don't get it. So they have their cousin from open up a situation downstairs, and they become the minority, so they give it to them. So we're still not getting a piece of that money. So him giving $5 trillion and all $400 trillion, all this money he's trying to do for infrastructure, we need to come up with a plan that's going to help black folks to be play a bigger role.
Break down infrastructure.
Infrastructure, when they start building, you see how they build 95, the highways, the railroads, and all those kind of things. That's considered infrastructure. And we're not really a part of it. If you notice, when you see mainly a lot of black folks on these major constructions, they got flags. You see them outside with a flag. And those flags is really just to let the inspectors that ride by to see if they have blacks on the site. So that's why you see a lot of these guys out there waving the flag and directing traffic. So when the inspector come, okay, they got blacks on, they covered. Because they can't really get that work unless they hire minorities. So this is a big issue with this, but I'm gonna tell you, our ancestors helped build America, right? And in today's world, we're not getting none of the economic wealth from it whatsoever. So when you see these big construction jobs going on, you might see 5 to 6, 7 blacks, and that's only because they have to do it because the city apply that kind of pressure that they hire minorities. So what I did was, he kept talking about it so much, I had written him a letter. So I wrote him a letter explaining to him about infrastructure and how it's being manipulated through the white minorities. And what happened was he hadn't responded yet, but what I'm trying to do is start a dialogue, a conversation. So you have to plant the seed somewhere. So we can plant this seed and start getting bigger role plays in this infrastructure, we'd be able to hire a lot more blacks than 6 or 7. You understand? So if Shelly Shell went to open up a construction company and you was able to, I'm just using you for an example.
No, go
If you
ahead.
went to open up a construction company, right?
Yeah.
Am I going too fast?
No, I get it. We explained that Monica had a comment on it, so I'm trying to bring her in the live. So
Okay.
you just request the comment. So go ahead. So I have a company.
So if you got this company and you become a minority, right? The only way you can start, a lot of the guys that's doing the developing in the city, you can only get a small portion of that. We should have a bigger role play where we're actually hands-on building highways, railroads, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm requesting $500 million from the president to try to create institutions all across the United States. Not only to create these institutions, but create programs as well to get these young guys off the corner. So I got a plan. I just got to work the plan, and I need help. That's the main thing. We have to come together as one. That's one of the another problems, that we don't know how to come together. We're doing a great job in protesting and marching these streets and getting our points and our views and our issues out there, right? But when it really comes down to it, it falls on deaf ears. You feel me? And what I mean by falling on deaf ears, you all right? You all right? I'm gonna move too fast. Okay.
So you saying that you want $500 million to start the programs, and the programs will keep the children off the streets.
Exactly. Well, these particular programs, they existed. We used to have Bach down in South Philly that had these trainings, that train kids to do different things. So now what I want to do is try to take some of that money, build a team around me first. First, I got to get a team. I need a team of professionals, lawyers, psychologists, construction engineers. We have to build a team and put that team together and then come out and try to push my plan forward. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do. So that's step one, is trying to get more people involved that's got hands-on in engineering, building, and we got to start buying land. We got to start somewhere, Shell. You know, somebody got to plant this seed. We can't keep talking about it. And we put Biden in office, so he needs to step up and come up with a plan. And he talking about build back better. We need to build back black. And those are some of the issues that I'm trying to attack.
The comment that I want to say is that I understand what you're saying, and I think that he needs to start doing stuff. But I think that it's going to take more people to write him letters, because if you look at it, because there was somebody making a comment today, Biden hasn't done anything since he's been in office.
Right.
He's done a lot of talking, but we haven't seen anything in motion. So it's going to be collectively, we need to all start writing them same letters that you're saying to get him to push him forward. You know what I mean? Because I don't see him doing anything.
No, he's not. He's just talking. But what I did was I actually did a press release. So I've been actually sending it out. I've been talking to people in Cleveland, Atlanta, different council people, and sometimes it falls on deaf ears. So I've really been doing my homework, but you got to put the team together. And then the first step in putting this team together is getting.
What about the petitions that you can send out? Like, so there's a thing that you could do. You can virtually get everybody to sign a petition. And if you get everybody to sign a petition, maybe you can go to him. And then those same people that maybe sign, maybe you can get them to send a letter as well. So if you activate activate the community, get people involved. So this could be a first step, but really get people involved through a petition, find out their process, and then once you get the petition, everybody that's willing to send a letter, you know, maybe the petition will say, are you willing to send this letter out? Download it now. They download it now, and they can send it to him.
See, and that's where it starts, a conversation. See how we just started that conversation? That's an idea. So these are the things, the steps we got to take, because I can't do it by myself. God give us vision. We got to blow life into these visions, right? So the first step is like what you just said. We got to start working together, getting that petition out there. Because I tell people, why you ask for 500 million? Because what we going to do with 100? You start high and come down low. Give you what you want.
Yeah.
But you got to start somewhere. My lawyer said do 100,000. I said, that ain't no 100 million. That ain't no money. We want to put these things all across the United States. We are being affected all across the United States. And actually, we're genociding as a people. And these folks got a plan to get rid of us. And I don't care how y'all want to look at it. I'm not racist or any of that. But there's a plan. Everything is a conspiracy for us to fail. So if we don't come together collectively and start pushing these letters and start building back black, our grandchildren are going to suffer. The next generation are going to suffer. And that's why they out here killing each other, shooting each other, because the parents are actually cussing them out when they 6 or 7. I hear it. Sometimes I want to say something, but then I said, if she disrespect me, she going to pull me off the square. I'm an old school, but I still got, don't wake the dead up, leave the dead dead. I'm trying to do some good things. But if you walk around, you see these women out here today cussing these little kids out 6 and 7 years. I mean, literally like, motherfucker, what the. I'll be like, yo. So you figure when they get 14 to 15, how they going to respect us? They don't respect their own mom. But anyway, my other part of this plan is called the Be Your Own Boss Tour. So once I create this Be Your Own Boss Tour, I'm going to actually give seminars in every state. I've already been to Cleveland, Atlanta. I've been to a couple states already. I've been talking to somebody at they wanted me to talk to the chief over there in Akron somewhere about helping them with programs because they having problems too. So, yeah. Every state is having problems. We know. And at the bottom of the day, it's blacks. We getting killed. If you turn your TV on YouTube and watch the stuff that pops up on there, black got life, black got this, black did this, black did that. That's all we hearing on these TVs. They putting it in our heads subliminally to even think that way.
So with these programs that you want to start, to be your own boss, and I told you I was going on a tour too. So when I start the tour, don't be like, I just told Shelly that I was going on the tour.
No,
too.
I mean, listen,
we should
cut it out.
I'm just messing. That's my brother.
We all share the same ideas, right? But we gotta help one another to spark those ideas and bring them to life. And that's the biggest picture. How can we get the finances, right? So another part of this is trying to convince our people that was blessed with wealth, as far as our entertainers, our athletes. If you Google these guys and find out what they worth, 2.5 million, this 8 million. These guys got so much money that y'all can't come together like Congress amongst yourselves and come back in these inner cities and start creating programs for these people, for the youth.
But don't you think that there are people that are doing these programs? I want to shout out NOMO, PA FAC program, the NOMO program. There's programs.
No, they doing a lot. Listen, they doing a lot of us doing a lot of great work. I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but it's extensive. We really got to come together and do a round table because it's getting out of hand. Our children today don't respect life. They don't even fear life. They don't even fear about going to jail going to get life sentence. They don't even care that. They don't even know. Once you shoot that other person, you involve 2 different families that's suffering now. You going to jail for life when they catch you. And now this man is dead, right? And it keeps repeating itself over and over. So what is going to take for us to really say, look, man, we got to come together because we genocide it. And that's what's happening. And people refuse to to ignore it. And, go ahead.
So I'm saying, we say that people always hear, because my whole thing is I hear a lot of people talking and, people rallies and things like that. So what are the action steps after this point? Or what are some things that you've done? Because talk about the fact that a lot of times people want to hear your history. So talk about the fact that you have a construction company where you hire these same children or youth that you're talking about, right? Is that what you're doing?
Exactly. I started Yalaho in 1996. And it's actually...
That name just is funny every time I hear it.
Well, it stands for United Low Income Housing Opportunity.
Yup, Yalaho.
But listen, you know, when we young, we trying to find ourselves. We looking for ourselves. So most kids get in trouble. I was a troubled kid, single family, but I got in trouble, and when I prayed on it, God delivered, and that's what changed my life. A lot of people don't know. They be like, why you change up? Why you ain't, you know, they don't know why we change up. But God ended my life, and that's what did it. And I refuse to stop. I'm vicious with it. Anything he put on me, I'm gonna try to bring life into it. So I actually hire young kids from the ages. I even had my grandson out there. He's 9. We just took down a tree. So I hire a lot of young kids, man. That's what we got to do, because if you ride today, they got Mexicans. No disrespect to the Mexicans, they hard workers, but they got their children out there, 11 years old, 10 years old. I ride by, they mixing cement, they doing brick front houses, 12 and 13. So what is going to take for us to come together and start getting us people back together and start working collectively? And it got to start somewhere. So I want to start doing seminars. I want to go to these corners, snatch them out off these corners. And when we go to the corner, I want to have somewhere to place them. And if Biden gives us this $500 million, we can start building these institutions. Actually, there's one on 18th and Dickinson. 18th and Girard, I think it is. And the young man is doing a great job. He's teaching them how to build foundations. I actually had a conversation with him. I'm trying to get another conversation because we don't have to reinvent the wheel. You see what I'm saying? So
we don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right. Because he got it going on. And that's the same idea I got too. So we all got the same ideas, but we got to take it a lot further. Don't just get comfortable.
If Biden doesn't give up, we're going to expect that he will, until Biden gives up the $500 million, until he gives it up, right? Mm-hmm. What do we do in the meantime? Is there a way without him, in the process, is there a way before we get to the $500 million to do something?
Basically, we have to start a GoFundMe program like everybody else. Start a GoFundMe, everybody buy black. Build that GoFundMe up, start our first project. We get our first building, teaching these kids, grab these kids off these corners, give them somewhere to go, give them a trade. And all the blacks that's already got their nonprofit and got their construction companies up and running, we need to build a relationship with them. So soon they finish their little apprenticeship, they snatch them and put them right in there. Because once you get them, these kids want money. That's the bottom line. So somehow the way we got to give a stipend check. We got to give these kids something to motivate them to even take it to the next level. But because I noticed like a lot of the kids I have, if the consistency there, they start changing. Because now they talking to him. We talking about school. We talking about college. So now you got him motivated because he's got an income. Income is confidence. Money is confidence. So if they got that money, you can kind of change them a little bit. They can be changed. Don't think they failures. They not failures from a long shot. It's just that when you got a kid out here selling drugs that can make $1,500 and he done worked 2 weeks and he only got 200, 150, he got to juggle with that. And then the second big part is
kids and adults. I mean, it works the same way because nobody wants to make
the second part of it, Shell, is that a lot of men got to step up. You see what I'm saying? Uncles, nephews, brothers, cousins. We're not stepping up. We letting our nephews talk rough to us, mean to, not all of us, but they disrespecting us. So we got to step up and give mom some help, give Annie some help. That's these single moms they need help.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I got a whole plan, man, but I can't do it by myself. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I got a movie coming out. I'll be filming in April. It's called Point Breeze. And actually in that movie, I'm trying to show what blacks need to do to be a part of this gentrification. And that's what I'm doing, Shelly Shell. So I'm working. But I need help. I need help, and I gotta continuously put these emails out. I've been pushing emails out. The news release. I think I sent it to you. You got it?
I do. I got it. I'm here. So my thing is, you pushing it out. You want to push it out. Tell them what you want them to do right now. Do you want them to contact you to get involved? Do you want them to donate to your nonprofit? What do you want the people to do right now? How can
Right now, and I would like for them to accept my email, push that email to the president, push it to your council person, push it to every people that can make a difference. Because we can't do nothing with finance. You ain't got the finances, we ain't moving. We keep talking. Even with let me tell you something. A lot of these zoning meetings that they have for these buildings that's going up, people don't know, like, the city is a procedure. They like, let them people talk, give them their little bit, let them holler, scream. When it get to my desk, it's going to pass. That's revenue for the city, right? How they going to not let that pass? You got to let the community argue and holler about their issues. But after that, when it get to my desk, you see it still going up. These buildings are still going up. All the hollering and screaming, they still going up. So we don't really have a say-so in the matter. You know what I'm saying? We screaming and hollering, but we ain't being heard. They get ready to change the whole Washington Avenue over. South Philly, not South Philly no more.
Nowhere.
Right?
Nowhere.
So my main thing is that all these people out here that been blessed with this wealth, they need to really just sit down and start talking amongst themselves and try to come back in these villages and these communities and start trying to save these young people. Because if not, in 10, 15 years, our numbers are going to be so low.
I see.
Because you got, listen, don't forget, you got the homosexuality stuff that's going on. You got the lesbian stuff going on. You got the brothers that's incarcerated. All of these are stopping the producing of these children, our race. So if we constantly dying and not producing, in 10, 15 years, they're going to run over us because we're going to be outnumbered. And today, if you walk by any of these new houses that's being built, they coming in with a dog, 3 new children, and a car. So their population is growing while we not. You follow me?
I follow you. Somebody was trying to come in. I just don't know who it is. Somebody said,
"Hey, Uncle Keith."
Hey, Uncle Keith. All right.
Daniel.
Hey, Daniel, what's going on, buddy? If you can hear me, how you doing?
But if it's somebody going one, I can't get them out. All right. Well, who was that? Send me a message. I don't know who that was that just requested to come in the live.
Well, sure. Y'all familiar with gentrification, right?
Yes, we are. You can break it down, but I'm familiar with gentrification because I did I went through the streets with you interviewing
Oh yes,
people.
you did. I did a documentary. You're right. You part of the team, Shell. You've been there. We about 20, 30, 25 years in. I'm with you.
21. Thank
21? Oh,
I'm
that's cool. And you remember, Shell, I tried to help all the little young artists that was coming up. I gave them 100%. So, I'll be trying to help everybody. But right now, we got to save this next generation or we ain't going to be here. You see what Putin going down, right?
I'm sorry, it says Dame. Hey, Uncle Keith, Dame.
Oh, Dame. Okay, hey, Dame.
Yeah, Dame.
But you see what Putin doing, right?
Yeah, of course. We see what.
That's not gentrification. He just bogarted. He just gave to the point where I'm taking this land. But in America, they doing it in a subliminal, in a surreptitious fashion. They just smoothing us out so they don't want to start a lot of stuff. But really, where's all these money coming from to build like so much? Who giving these loans?
Put rats in your neighborhood.
Huh?
I said they just put rats in your neighborhood to get you out of your houses and stuff. I've known they've been doing that too.
Yeah, they doing a whole lot of things, man. But somebody's filtering this money to these people and not giving it to us. That's the bottom line. It's too much building going on. Anybody got all this money. So the billionaires and the bankers are filtering this money to these particular banks and tell them, listen, this is the people you get these loans to. These people here, you don't give them up. And that's how we being defeated.
That is. So tell them how they can get in touch with you.
Well, you can reach me at MunginKeithAOL.com. I still got the AOL. I know everybody thinks that's the old one.
I did chuckle.
And I'm at KeithMungin1217gmail.com, 267-971-0958. But Shell, what do you think? I want to hear y'all opinion about what's going on. Give me a little feedback from y'all.
About gentrification?
Gentrification, about, in the murders that's going on across the United States.
Can I say the thing that I was saying when I was saying as far as like when they're taking people out of their neighborhoods, they're getting them for cheap because they are planting things in the neighborhoods to force the people out. Because I've known some people who actually never ever they lived in this place for like 20 something years, never ever had any rodents or anything like that. And I mean, they ain't little John. They look like cats that done got into these people's houses in the neighborhoods. So they're like doing that so that they can force these people to actually sell for cheap, you know, so they don't have to pay a whole lot of money for this stuff. And then, you know, taking it from there. So I mean, I'm seeing stuff that's just kind of crazy that they're doing.
So you don't think if we can get a lot of our entertainers and our Hollywood actors involved and start creating some funds to come back and do the same thing they doing, buying up blocks, we can take these guys off, these young kids off the corner. You know, they've got plenty of money. Instead of them buying diamonds and, you know, you hear them come across the TV, oh, I just bought a chandelier for $900,000. $900,000, you could have came to the inner city and bought 5 blocks and hired these young kids and gave them some hope. And once they got consistent work, we can kind of push them to go to school, to college, and then further their education. So, I mean, there's a lot we can do. If we just got to stop talking and put our money up. You know, if we all come together, do a Facebook, don't touch that money for about 5 years and just build on that, and then start looking for land, and we start building the same way they doing. It's real simple, but we got to put a strong desire behind our action and put God first in all things as possible. Because you don't include God, it ain't going to work.
Of course, God comes first. So the whole point to this is, I believe those plans can work. I don't believe it all relies on whether it's a celebrity. That's up to them to want to do it.
That money, they earned that money, but then again, they're going to get asked. God going to ask them how they did what they did with it. You know what I mean? You're going to get questioned how you made your money and what you did with it. So my main thing is not the money. See, I done had a lot of materialistic things. There's no value to me in materialistic things. You see what I'm saying? My legacy is more important than $900,000 or $18 billion. It's not that. Long you live a good life and you make a statement and you look good, I'm happy with that. But changing lives is what God wants you to do. How can you help my people? That's what he wants you. He don't want you to go buy no diamond ring, no Bentley and all this stuff. Yeah, you can do it, but come back and save your people. You was once in this neighborhood. How you just going to forget about, I ain't helping them niggas, man. They got to get out like I got out. So we actually got to change that slave mentality, as people used to say. Until we change that, because they actually what they did was they did away with physical slavery and introduced mental slavery through subliminal television and on video. And that's how they get in our heads, through that media like that. And we have all these platforms, man, and we got to find a way to start making money, coming together, and build back black. And I'm here, I'm doing my part, and there's a lot of other brothers out here from South Philly that know about these streets, and they changed their lives, and they doing a lot of great things. But it's the selfishness, the jealousy, the envy that keep us separated. So until we get rid of that, we're going to keep struggling and keep being defeated.
Well, hopefully this is going to be the start of it. We'll try to petition, try implementing some of the processes and see what happens. Everybody connect with Keith Mungin, because you know we're going to get on out this car. We in the car right now, so we're going to get on out this car, and we're going to do this whole petition thing and sending the letters out. And I say actually getting involved and doing the work right now before we get the money. Sometimes it takes before you get the money.
The first thing we got to do is put the team together. I'm talking about engineers. I'm talking about people that's doing developing big projects. You know, you got architects. You got 2 black women out there that's doing major architect jobs throughout the United States. You got another company, I think they from Africa. They just got billions of dollars to do JFK. What are y'all going to do with that money? Are y'all going to hire a lot of white minorities, or y'all going to try to re-educate these young blacks and give them an opportunity to start growing? You see what I'm saying? And that's where we at with this. So it's what we do with the money when we get it. You know?
Gotcha.
I'm going to let you get out the car, man. I appreciate your platform. You're doing a great job. Both of y'all sisters been in my corner for the longest. And, you know, we're going to keep making a difference and, you know, keep chopping down the tree until it falls.
That's right. That's all you can do. Do the work, and the money will come. have the heart and the desire to do it, and people will fall in line. It'll happen. We're here to serve, so we do it. Fall
I
in
don't
line.
get caught up in the physical. I don't get caught up with the physical flesh. For me, it's me and God. I'm already done. And you'll see in April, we get ready to start filming. And when this thing hit, I had another brother. He's out of Dame Dash thing. He just contacted me. He want to be a part of it because he's actually, Dame and them actually kind of think a little bit like me a little bit when I hear them talk. So they basically looking for content that's going to change the community or change, the betterment for these young people. So those are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with that's really trying to make a difference. Or not, we're not going to have no future.
You don't think I should see who that is?
Huh?
I don't know. Somebody requested to come on. I don't know who it is. Let's see who it is real quick and see. If not, let's see who it is.
It said Ball something. Ball's big.
Oh,
Damon Smith.
Damon Smith, that's your nephew?
Might be. Yeah. Who that,
He said Damon Smith.
Yeah, that's Damon. Yeah, that's Damon. I know Damon. That's my nephew.
You want to talk to him?
You can put him on. Did he come through?
He's coming.
I don't know. He may not be there. So either way, we're going to go ahead and go.
All right, sir. I appreciate you having me on, man. And I hope, we touch somebody or reach somebody that's trying to do the same thing we doing, is trying to make a difference and bring awareness and start building back black.
Build back black. That's what we can do. Or just build in general. Build back people and making sure we touch the young people, give them a platform. We've been doing it since it's a long time, giving the youth platforms.
Yeah, hey man, listen, shit, I got a whole block. I did 17th and South 17th Street. I did that whole block with community guys. We did steps, concrete, curve, and them houses sold for $800,000. So this is a guy who really just came in the game and still was able to make those kind of moves. Right? So we all can do it. But we got to come together collectively. Yep. So, all right.
All right. Keith Mungin, connect to him. You see his name right here.
To my daughters. I ain't say hi to my daughters.
Yeah, say hi to your daughters. That's right.
Give a shout out to my beautiful daughters, my grandchildren. I got a whole new squad. Never had a chance to make no boys, but I'm getting all grandbabies now. So this is another reason I got to fight extra hard. Put them in position. I just had another granddaughter, right?
I do. Of course I know.
Yeah. So we on the roll.
We're on the road. His daughter, Sister Kiki, Sister Kaylana.
Yes.
You can vote for her for Surviving Philly TV. Go to survivingphillytv.com. Vote for Sister Kaylana. She's you want to vote for her to be on the program Surviving Philly TV. So go there and vote for his daughter.
She's doing great work. She's doing great work through her Islamic music and her positive message. She just got a store too. Not her store, but Young Muslim store in West Philadelphia. Just they partnered up. So her clothes, you can go to the store and get her clothes now. So that's the start of a new beginning. She in her first store now. So that's good. Keep up the great work, daughter. Your dad proud of you. Kiana, love all y'all.
Yes, we love you. I love them. They're my nieces, and I support them. But I'm saying go ahead and vote for her. Sister Kaylana, she is on Instagram as Sister Kaylana. I'm probably saying her name wrong, but Sister Kaylana.
That's right. You saying it right.
Sister Kaylana. I can't tell you how to spell it. I just know it's K-E-I.
L-A-N-A. L-A-N-A.
So go ahead and follow her. Vote for her, Surviving Philly TV, so she can be on that new reality series with Novi and Cindy Bible Princess. So support the kids doing great things,
Yeah. And that's what we got to install in them, man. Not, running around with guns, robbing people, drawers, pants hanging off their butt. Man, we got a lot of work to do, man. We got a lot of work to do, Shell. And I just want to commend y'all for y'all work, because y'all been there for day one, just opening up doors, helping people. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. You get your blessings every day.
Amen. So every day I'm alive and blessed, you know.
And tell them if they want to, they want my email. It's munginkeith at AOL. I'll be more than happy to send them a copy of the letter that I sent to the president and just force him, man, because he owed us. He owed us. He only in there because of us. We stepped up, right? We stepped up to the plate for him. That's why he in there. So that's the least they can give us our 40 acres and a mule they've been promising us, right?
That's the least you can do.
So, because what's the call been? The call been what? Justice and jobs. We still ain't got it. They giving every minority except us money to get on their feet except us. Because they got in their head for us to feel. All right?
All right.
All right, Shell. Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Love y'all.
I love you. We will talk to you
back. Love you back.
All right, babe.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you for the platform, baby.
Peace out. See you later.
All righty.
You got to end it over there. It's stuck. I can't because it'll say. All right, 30 interviews in 30 days. Today is day 26. Today is day 26. Tomorrow we will be on Zoom with Urban Expressions. I need y'all to come to Facebook Live tomorrow. I'll probably put the phone up to it, but the majority of everybody from Urban Expressions will be on tomorrow, celebrating 30 years and the launch of something new. And we're going to get ready for March 26th. Uptown Standard is honoring us at the Commodore Barry. Get your tickets. Go to Uptown Standard on Instagram. Get your tickets and go in Eventbrite and just celebrate with us. So tomorrow is 30 interviews and 30 days continue. Tomorrow is day 27. All the Urban Expressions will be there. Follow me on Facebook if you will. Shelly Williams. Go to the link in my bio. You can go to the Facebook Live because that's what it will be. Because I had to get a whole bunch of us on there, so I have to go to a platform that allow for more than 4 people. So see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for rocking with me. If you want to get involved, make sure you follow Keith Mungin. He definitely speaking some truth. He definitely want to help the kids. I've seen him help personally. I've seen him help people personally. Like, he's not just talking, he's acting, he's doing. So follow him, get involved, because he is definitely a person who is helping for real. For real, for real. All right, y'all. Have a good and amazing night. Is that my infinite wellness? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dr. Khadijah Douglas. Happy birthday to you. I will come visit you and go spend tomorrow, but I don't feel like it. I ain't going to just sit here and lie to you. But I love you. Happy birthday to you. My infinite wellness. If you want to get well, you want to get well in your body, and you want to make sure you don't have all those man-made medicines. You want some natural. You want some healing from what food can do, what naturopathic medicine can do. Go talk to Dr. Khadijah Douglas of My Infinite Wellness. She definitely got me on board. I need to start over because I done messed up. I done messed all the way up. So I need to go have a consultation with Dr. Douglas. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. See you later.